MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. The Yankees find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jordan Lyles gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, here is Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Lyles comes set. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air out to straightaway left. Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And stepping in, Jose Canseco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Canseco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Kenny Rogers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Canseco has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to sparkle, it's in front of your home crowd.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. The team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
2-1 to David Dahl. All even now, 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. So nothing happening this time around. On to the 2nd inning now from Arlington. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Ready now is Tim Raines. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
first pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Alan Trammell. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. First offering. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Willie Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Nate Lowe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So stepping in is Tino Martinez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Tino Martinez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box, Jose Canseco. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Dahl is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lyles comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 31. Tim.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tim Raines, worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers nothing. And now in the box, Charlie Culberson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate here is Jose Trevino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Raines in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman.
So next to bat will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
2-2 the count. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hit to short. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Lyles gets the sign. First pitch on the way. The catcher Jorge Posada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alan Trammell. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Derek Jeter is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 2-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brock Holt.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Joey Gallo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Dahl, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Chris Davis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with another 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They trail here 4-0. Digging in will be Bernie Williams. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next, it'll be Tino Martinez, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Charlie Culberson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. In there, strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Ian Kennedy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Up next,
stepping in once again is Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Strawberry at second, Raines at first with no outs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Strawberry rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Davis on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
The third baseman, number 3, Alan.
DeMarcus Evans gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
DeMarcus Evans.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Grounded to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Next up is Derek Jeter. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
In now, Bernie Williams. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Digging in next, Tino Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Weekly hit to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9-1. Striding in is Jose Trevino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1 ball.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Trammell has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, second base.
Next to dig in, Alfonso Soriano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Davis is after it. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jorge Posada stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Alan Trammell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, David Dahl. In there, and it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Joey Gallo is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Dahl on at first, nobody out. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air to center field. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. This one's down to third. Trammell's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So the lineup.
Leading off the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. The count now at 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Now here's the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees. Nate Lowe digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
High and deep down the left field line.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Charlie.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Charlie Culberson is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Jose Trevino is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Taylor Hearn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out. There in this one. Ricky Henderson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Henderson hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now second baseman.
Now to bat, Alfonso Soriano. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Skied down the left field line. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
In the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second
Stepping
baseman.
up is Brock Holt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner towards short, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenny Rogers earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs.